Sure, Coach. How was the weekend? Having a little bit of time off with no games, and as you guys prepare for Chicago this weekend.
Well, the good thing about it is we were watching some World Cup games. That was good. The bad is still that loss stings, where we find ourselves stings. So it's actually nice to get back on the field and train and have a game this Saturday.
I know it was early, but did you see any of Gustav and Roman's games this morning?
Well, we saw all of Gustav's moments and Roman's for sure. And, one good result, one not so good result.
Any other games we're watching, following, Peru, Denmark, anything?
Peru, Denmark, yes. Mexico, Germany.
Okay.
Gonzalo versus Schmetzer. There's a lot of good games out there.
Good. Has there been any says or updates on the reporting of possible signing of Raul Ruiz Diaz?
No. Unfortunately, I don't have any definitive answers. We like being associated with players of that quality, but I have nothing official to give.
How's the team doing here today, health-wise, Lerdam, Nagel, Chenko?
They're out on the field. They're getting back out on the field, so Damien's working hard with them to get them back, but they're still a ways away.
How about Will?
Will's fine. He trained in full today. We'll again manage his training load over the course of the week, and he'll be fine for the weekend.
Any early thoughts on Chicago?
Interesting team. Interesting team with Schweinsteiger and some of the big name players, Nikolic, scoring goals. But right now, we have thoughts about them, but the number one thing for us is to get our team right for this weekend. We're going to be playing at home. So a lot of the focus will be, okay, what are we going to do to try and make them change for us?
Coach, we just talked to Christian, and he said the team might be lacking confidence. How is that possible? What did you do to gain that confidence back?
Well, record is one thing. Guys, not winning games, that's tough sometimes. I'd have to listen to Christian's answers to dive more into it, but, Christian's usually a pretty confident kid. If he's talking about some of his teammates, some of the young guys that have been getting opportunities while other guys are at World Cups, or, guys that are injured, guys are getting their chances. I think that's true, but that's normal. Young guys that come in a big environment, it's always tricky. If you're coming into a good squad and the team's winning, young players, get that taste of success, and it builds their confidence. Sometimes if you're a young kid trying to break in, the overall squad isn't doing that well, and you're put in some difficult situations and the results don't come, it's a lot harder to be a rookie then.
You mentioned the record. How do you manage the standings, and do you start kind of looking about how many games I have left, how many can I win or lose, or do you just go one game at a time?
We're doing both. Look, obviously from a coaching standpoint, we got to get the team prepared for the next game, but, everybody has a calculator. We can do the math, so it's not that we're going to, focus solely on points. Our job is to get the team ready. If the team is ready and prepared, they have a better chance of winning. They have a better chance of winning, more points we collect. Hopefully we can squeeze in enough points to make the playoffs.
Well, nice to be just having 2 matches at home in a row here since you guys have been on the road for most of the month.
Great. It's always good. Especially, Chicago be a good game, and then, the next game will be a good game too.
Anything in particular that stood out of New York's film study?
No. We watched it. We'll watch individual film with individual players, and we'll move on.